Partnered by Times Influence.
Hello and a warm welcome to each and every one of you. You're with me, Pick Brain, here today on Times Now, and you're watching the Chandigarh final of Tata Crucible for corporates. Well, before I move any further, we'll take a look at who our finalists are here today to show you how that diversity shows up at a quiz final. Those then are 6 finalists here today at Chandigarh, as we are going to pick action with the first of our frontiers. We know the teams, and of course, as we begin celebrating 150 years, the first of our frontiers here today, as we pick action, is conquering uncharted terrains. Here it comes. You know the scoring pattern. 100 is the default on a Crucible value, 150 if you choose to increase it with a Tata card. The negative is the value that you choose to play. As we pick action with the first question on your screens now. His name is Dr. Spencer Silver. He is a scientist who worked with a famous company and was busy researching on adhesives. In the process, he figured that a particular form of adhesive would not really stick properly. And it was classified as an error. On my right, ignored learning, 100 or 150?
150.
He's playing aggressive, going for a 150.
I think he was working with 3M and invented post-it notes.
Put your hands together. As we go to the next one on your screen. Now, the first ever honor went to the Burning Man Festival. What is this that the world is today so used to? On my left, it's Infosys, strategy.
150.
Playing aggressive for a 150. Go on.
So this is how the Google Doodle started. This was the first Google Doodle.
Put your hands together. 150. As we go to the next one. Overall answer is what matters. Lateral thinking, hands on the buzzer. Here it comes.
Once upon a time when the fans were slow.
Infosys are fast on the buzzer. What's your strategy?
150.
Go on.
Tupperware.
Explain.
So that is the logo.
Okay.
And that is the founder of Tupperware.
On the top is the founder of Tupperware. Okay.
That must be an ad.
There's a lady there.
I think she started the Tupperware parties or something.
The Tupperware parties as a concept was started. Overall answer, Tupperware. Brilliant, 150 Infosys. On the next question, you're going to get an analytic question. 3 logos or 3 entities will appear on your screen. You got to figure the answers, apply a formula, and arrive at the overall answer. Here it comes, 3 letters for an answer. Now, I plus 3, F minus 2 on a famous investment firm investing in India, F plus 4 on a learning solution, if I should call it that, I plus 3, and I don't want to lead too much into that. On my left, Infosys are taking a shot. What have you made out of this, 100 or 150?
150.
He's playing a 150. Go on.
USB.
USB, explain.
First one, I'm not sure.
You're not sure on the first one.
Second one is SoftBank.
Second one is SoftBank, that gives you a S.
And third one is Flipboard.
Flipboard, which gives you a B. So you got a S and a B and you figure that out. Well, Live Pure is what they did not get, but USB will give them 150. Well played, Infosys. On the other side of the break, I'll tell you where the teams stand and move on with the final. But for now, allow me a very quick break. Back in just a moment. Stay with us. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching Tata Crucible from Chandigarh. An amazing final, good teams. Here's why I make that statement. A first look at the Crucible Exchange tells this story. As we move to the second frontier of our battle here today, it's time to walk the talk. Here it comes. The scoring pattern remains the same, 6 of them in this capsule for you. As we start with the first one, overall answer is what matters. On screen now. Specific brand for an answer. On my left, Infosys are off in a flash yet again.
150.
They're playing aggressive today, 150.
Complan.
Complan will give you a minus 150. On my right, they've gone for it.
Default 100.
He's playing at 100, ignored learning, yes.
I think this is Horlicks.
Again, a minus 100. Well, in a hurry are the teams not thinking it through. Well, 2 teams missing out. The answer that I was looking for, Savlon from the world of Johnson & Johnson. They acquired it, of course, from ICI, if I'm not wrong, and ITC now owns it in India. On the next one, hands on the buzzer. Here it comes. Together is power, says which brand? Infosys, off on a flash.
150.
Going for another 150, go on.
McAfee.
Beautifully played, 150. That's a good one for a 150. On the next one, on screen, here we go. For many years, stopping me on the buzzer, ignored learning. On my right, what do you want to play?
150.
150, go on.
This is S. Chand Publications.
S. Chand Publication. Beautifully played. On the next one, on screen, here it comes. M+3, L+3 from a famous entity in the world of entertainment. On my right, he's gone for it.
150.
Overall answer, 150 is what he wants to play.
Overall answer is SBI. That's Messenger. M+3
Overall
is
answer is SBI, okay?
M+3 is S. Columbia. L+3 would be B. And Biocon, B+1 is I. So SBI, State Bank of India.
Perfect. Oh, quick and fast. And we will move on to the next frontier of our battle here today, where the game can just start changing. It's time for us to move into Tata at 150. Here it comes. On the first one from the world of Tata is on your screen. Here it comes. Which Tata company originally owned this jewelry brand called Gold Plus? Infosys are taking a chance on that. Strategy, is that 100 or a 150?
100.
100 is playing safe. Go on.
Tanishq.
Give it to you. Give it to you. 100. Tanishq, Titans, Tanishq. On the next one, on screen, here it comes. Which Tata entity offers you the Tata Multi-Cap Fund? On my left, Infosys again. Is it 100 or a 150?
It's 100.
100, okay. He's not playing more than that.
Tata Mutual Funds.
Tata Mutual Fund.
Yeah.
Put your hands together. Oh, well played on that. On the next one, cleverly playing 100, hedging their game well is Infosys. On screen, now. They've gone for it. very quickly. Campus ready. Which Tata brand is this?
150.
Yeah,
West
go on.
side. West side.
West side is perfectly correct for a 150. As we move on to the penultimate frontier of our battle here today, it's time for us to pick action, to play the game beyond the prize. Here it comes. As we start with the first one, strategy seems to be varying with different teams on the scores. As we start with the first one, now. Future at heart. Infosys are super fast this year.
150.
150. Go on. Not even waiting for me to read out the question.
Target.
Well played for a 150. Target Corporation. As we move to the next one on your screens now. It's an airline that publishes a magazine called Balance. Which airline? On my right, RBI taking a shot at that. 100 or 150, guys?
100.
100. All right, they're starting off carefully.
We are guessing Lufthansa.
Put your hands together. Very well played. As we go to the next one, on the buzzer, final question in this round, now. This is a holistic, third-party verified cocoa sustenance program, especially for the world of children. RBI again on the buzzer, starting late but going quick on the buzzer now. Which great corporation is this? 100 or 150?
Is it Costa Coffee?
Costa Coffee. All right, I said children, minus 100. Taj are giving it a go. Massive corporation in the world. 100 or 150, guys?
100.
100, go on.
So we'll go for Cadbury.
Can't give it to you on Cadbury. It's not a Cadbury initiative. Minus 100 to Taj. None of the teams getting it right. The answer that I was looking for, the Mondelez Corporation. And I tell you what, this game is getting tight because teams will try to chase Infosys down. One frontier still to go. We'll be back in just a moment. Stay with us. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching the Chandigarh final of Tata Crucible. And I tell you what, it's far from over if teams choose to give a run in the final frontier. Here is why I make that statement. As we move to the final frontier, one world coming up now. Six questions still to go on One World, the global platform. 900 Krubits can still be scored in this game. We're going to start with the first one on your screen now. This brand was initially owned, well, RBI are going on Farex.
Default.
Default for 100.
Nestle.
It's a minus 100 on Nestle. On my right, Mittal Securities, 100 or 150?
150.
150 is playing aggressive. Go on.
Danone.
Oh, beautiful answer. That's a beautiful answer. The Danone Group owns Farex. On screen, here's the next one. Now, well, just stopping me, ignored learning, 100 or 150?
150 McDonald's.
Minus 150. In a hurry on that one question, when fries can't resist the attraction. Which brand says fries can't resist the attraction? On my right, RBI,
We're playing for
150 or 100?
Yeah, 150.
150.
It's KFC.
Minus 150. Heinz ketchup has such a lovely line, when fries can't resist the attraction. The answer, Heinz ketchup. And the next one coming on your screen now. Which company manufactures Vivo books? On my left, Infosys.
150.
150.
Asus.
Lovely. Oh, beautifully played. Here's the next one coming on your screen now.
कंप्यूटर जाकर लुहारी या सुतारी सीखो
Multi-tech.
बार बार आ जाते हो और बार बार मुझे तुम्हें इंसल्ट करके बाहर निकालना पड़ता है मिस्टर माथुर स्टूडेंट से इस तरह बात करते हैं क्या माथुर इस लड़के का
Ignored learning or giving it a shot. Go ahead. 100 or 150.
150.
Playing aggressive. Which brand?
I would say Acer.
Explain.
Hrithik Roshan is the brand ambassador, that's all I know.
Hrithik Roshan is brand ambassador. You don't know the gentleman, you don't know multi-tech. And, well, for a good quizzer like you, I would expect you to know Stan Shi, the founder of Acer, but he'll give him a 150 nonetheless. Put your hands together. 2 questions to go. Analytics coming on the next one on your screen now. T minus 1, J plus 1 on an important person's name, and D minus 3 on a magazine name. It will lead you to a consortium, a 3-letter consortium. RBI on my right. I presume we'll play 150.
ING.
ING will give you a minus 100. J plus 1, letting them down. Infosys, the battle for the second place. Will give you a consortium, I said. 100 or 150?
150.
150 crucial moments.
We are going for IHG.
I
HG, Intercontinental Hotels Group.
IHG. What did you make out in this?
Titan and Gadrax.
You didn't get the middle one. Oh, that was the whole catch to the question. And if you were going to get it on 1 and 3, it wouldn't be the penultimate question for sure. Minus 150. Final question. Battle for the second place still looks tight. On your screen, here it comes. This is Infosys.
150.
150.
Audible.
Audible. All right, and who owns Audible?
Amazon.
Amazon. 150. Put your hands together. Oh, Audible perfectly answered. We'll take a look at the scores. If you have to cross a northern terrain, you got to play like how Infosys played today. Can we have a round of applause for them? And it's my pleasure to first welcome on stage our chief guest or the guest of honor for today. Ladies and gentlemen, our guest of honor, Mr. Sanjeev Kalra, and to accompany him on stage, one gentleman who's been a steadfast supporter for this quiz, the general manager at Taj Chandigarh, Mr. Surinder Singh. If you could join the guest of honor and please accompany him on stage. We'll start with you, sir. India is changing and changing way more rapidly than what we grew up as in India. And therefore, platforms like this have become extremely important because learning is no longer linear, it's everywhere. What's your reaction as an eminent public servant in this country when you see this kind of an India around you?
Absolutely a pleasure because I am remembering my own days like you guys. I was studying here at Punjab Engineering College, Chandigarh, and I was a good quizzer. And we used to participate in quiz tournaments like you guys. But yes, the level of knowledge, what you guys have is absolutely fantastic. Give it up. Thank you.
And for now, ladies and gentlemen, a quick word from our general manager, as it is 150 years of the Tatas. And the Tatas have always believed in the concept of sharing. And perhaps knowledge is also today something that's meant to be shared. And probably a Tata Crucible, therefore. What's your reaction, Mr. Singh?
The real asset of the country is the knowledge. And I'm truly proud to be part of Tata's because, they believe in it. They've always believed in it for the last so many years that I remember, and they will continue to believe in that. And I'm really proud that Tata is supporting an initiative like this.
Doing that in perfection today, our champions, Infosys. Put your hands together for them. remarkable final here with Infosys going through as champions from Chandigarh. We will be back with you a week from now with yet another city, yet another set of teams. Till then, from me, Pig Brain, from all of us here at Times Now, you were watching Tata Crucible. Good evening and goodbye.
Partnered by Times Influence.